Okay, so this one we're going to do some dark fantasy. So here I'm in VidBuzz. We're going to find out what are the best trending dark fantasy videos. So we'll come over here to dark fantasy. And now I'll just switch this over to ranked view. If you don't have VidBuzz yet, I will have the link for this down below so you can get the discount coupon codes. In any case, right now it looks like this is the top performing dark fantasy video, a Dragon Ball Z video. So let's go ahead and pop that open on TikTok here. And now I don't actually know the top characters on Dragon Ball Z, so I'm just going to type in what are the top 5 most popular characters on Dragon Ball Z. Okay, so now we have our list of characters here. Number 1 with Goku, and that's probably the only one that I actually know. In any case, I'm just going to paste in this to start my prompt. I'll have this down below this video. And so you want to use this at the beginning of your prompt, and this will give you that sort of dark fantasy aesthetic. And now I'll just type in Goku. We'll keep it simple and just see what it comes up with here. I'll rerun it a few times. And so here, I guess we have to specify a little bit more. So here I just added adult Goku in a dark cave. We'll rerun this a few times. And I think some of these came out pretty good. So I'm just going to repeat this process for the remaining characters. Okay, so here I got a bunch of images of these characters. And so now I'm just going to download the ones I want. And now bringing the pictures into Kling, and I'm just using the prompt, a character poses confidently, the camera circles around him. And so I'm just going to try this same exact prompt on every single character and see what we get. Okay, so after running them through Kling, I think they came out pretty good. So I'll just go ahead and download the ones that came out pretty good. I did have to re-roll a few of these, which with Kling can get kind of expensive. So if you want to have an unlimited plan, you can do that with Minimax and run it as many times as you need to. So now I'm here in Premiere Pro, and I'm going to go ahead and drag these clips into my timeline right here. But before I get started with this, I'm going to come back to VidBuzz right here and click this button to download the video. And I'm going to bring that onto my timeline as well, just to get a sense of the length and how the clips are timed with the music. Okay, so right off the bat, we can see that this video is just about 1 minute long, slightly over 1 minute long, which obviously means they're monetizing with the TikTok Creator Rewards program. In my case, I only have 4 clips here, so mine's not going to be 1 minute long, but obviously it could be if I just created more clips. For the sake of demonstrating, I'm just going to go with what I have right here. I'm going to delete the film track right there, bring on my clips right here. And without doing anything, this is what we have right here. Okay, so that's not terrible, but just to give it more of that dark fantasy aesthetic, we're going to come to story blocks right here and do old film, type that in and see what we get. And now we have these overlays that just kind of give it that, that old film type of look. And so let's go ahead and try this one. Okay, so I have that clip right here. I'm going to bring that over and I'll just rotate it like so, size it up a little bit. And obviously we don't want it to be black like this. So I'm going to come to effects controls. We're going to come down to opacity and I'm going to change this blend mode to screen. And now what we have is this right here. Let's go ahead and throw this one on top of it as well and see what that looks like. And after doing that, here's what we got. I'm going to bring the opacity down so it's not quite as strong. Maybe something like this, about 18% should be fine. And set them up how I want. And after doing that, here's what we got. Okay, so it's not perfect, but if you want to spend a little bit more time than I did, then you can surely make these look really, really nice and play around with your prompts to get different styles and everything like that. But this is the sort of underlying workflow that you can use to create these types of videos. In any case, that's pretty much it for this one, and I will see you in the next video.